Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Zach with Zach Attack Cards coming at you with another football card showdown video for you. This is week 5 that we're headed into, and it will be the Las Vegas Raiders at the Kansas City Chiefs. And if you've watched the previous weeks, you know how this works, but when we get to the end, we'll definitely go over the scoring again just to see who takes this one. We have our 8 packs of relatively random older football cards for the 2009 through 2011, I believe today runs. And before we get into those, let's take a second to recap last week, where both myself and the cards said that the Los Angeles Rams would really blow the 49ers out of the water, but that is not what happened. As they say, any given Sunday, or that's why they play the game. That's 100% true when it comes to really anything, and certainly football is no exception to that. So the Rams came away with more than one score victory, or the 49ers, came away with more than a single score victory, which is kind of what I expected the Rams to do, and also what the cards kind of said as well. So the Cards have now dropped to 2-2 in the 4 weeks that we've done this. Let's see if we can get back on track, get them back above 500, or will they continue to dip further and further below it? Without further ado, let's check it out. We have 2009 First Edition Football, Upper Deck, to kick things off. Ooh, this pack just wants to fall apart. All right. Got a little propaganda piece there. A UDU code. That's interesting. I didn't collect back then, so maybe that's some sort of online collecting thing. Lance Briggs, he was a heck of a linebacker for the Bears for quite a while. Willis McGahee for the Ravens. We got Brian Westbrook of the Eagles. Brandon Pettigrew for the Lions. Darius Hayward-Bay for the Raiders. We got our first score. And now we have Darren Sproles, Speed to Run. That's a really cool insert. But does not affect our score here. Greg Jennings, Cedric Benson, Andre Brown, Kerry Collins on the Titans, and our little propaganda piece. So just a single score in that one. No other Raiders or Chiefs that we happen to bypass. Just like to double check just to make sure that we're getting accurate results. Now we have Adrenaline from 2010. Panini's basically long retired card game now. Andre Goodman for the Broncos. Aaron Campman of the Jaguars, I guess. Keith Brooking, that's right, he came over to Dallas for a year or two after his long stay in Atlanta. The Colts, we got Phillip Rivers of the Chargers, and finishing on Chris Hope of the Titans. So no score in that pack. And we move to 2010, Topps Flagship. Let's see if we have any better luck here. Get the pack out of here. Starting with the Giants, O.C. Umenyiora. Steve Preston of the Cardinals. Raiders, Darren McFadden, Run DMC. Like that. Jeremy Shockey. And our rookie is Andre Roberts of the Arizona Cardinals. So once again, no Chiefs, but we get ourselves another Raider. So far, so good for the Raiders. Now this one here feels like it could be stuck together, blocked up, whatever you want to call it. Let's take a look. This is 2011. You get 12 cards. I believe the previous packs that I've opened in a couple of other videos only had 5. So they likely came out of a blaster or something like that. Let's see. If we have too much of a problem, then we'll just have to skip over these. They don't feel too bad though, so that's good. That's good. Chad Greenway of the Minnesota Vikings. Oh, that's just a little bit thicker than I expected it to be. We have MJD of the Jags, Colt McCoy, Cleveland Browns, and our first rookie in his pack, John Baldwin of the Kansas City Chiefs. There we go. And we got Julius Thomas of the Denver Broncos. That's a nice rookie. We'll set that to the side. And a rookie of Phil Taylor on the Browns. Game day, Cam Newton. Ourselves record breaker, Sam Bradford. Jonathan Stewart. Oh, Michael Vick. Call him just Mike Vick on here. And Brandon Pettigrew and Jacob Tammy. So just the one Chief there. That is a nice Julius Thomas card. Prestige 2011. It's another one that we've definitely opened before in these videos. Pierre Thomas. Guy was a beast in fantasy a few years ago. Well, I guess about 10 years ago now. PPR beast. Lewis Murphy of the Raiders. There we go. Denarius Moore. Not familiar with that rookie. Reggie Wayne of the Colts. And Colt McCoy of the Browns. So the Raiders scoring early and often, as they say. We have another Prestige 2011. However, thus far, this game is quite close. Perhaps another repeat of the Dallas Giants from a few weeks back. Donovan McNabb on Washington. Michael Huff of the Raiders. Cameron Hayward. Oh, that's a nice rookie for the Steelers. I'm not a huge fan of the picture, but Cam Hayward, guy's an absolute beast. And Ndamukong Suh and MJD. Cam Hayward, I believe, is still playing pretty hard for Pittsburgh. Very nice. Now we have, I believe this is the first time in this series for this pack. I only have a couple of these, but Topps Prime from 2011. The pack art is really cool. I like the, looks like the guys are kind of flying up in the air or what have you. Let's see what actually comes in these, what the cards look like. We have Miles Austin, who was an excellent player for my Cowboys for a number of years. Clay Matthews of Green Bay. Chris Johnson of the Titans. Calvin Johnson, there we go, of the Detroit Lions. Ooh, hard to read some of these. What do we got? Rashad Mendenhall of the Steelers. Okay. And we have a rookie of Jaquiz Rogers and a rookie of Raheem Moore. All right, so I believe both were running. Nope, one was a deep back and one was a running back. So nothing, no scoring there at all. Coming down to the final pack. Let's see. Can the Chiefs get back into this with 2011 Patini Adrenaline being the final and perhaps deciding pack? Starting with Donald Jones of the Bills. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis. That was a heck of a name. I remember that one. Brian Arakpo from Washington. We got Joe Hayden. Look at that. Special. Like a cracked ice look to it. Love that. Sidney Rice of Seattle. And David Harris for the Jets. So no more scoring for either team in that pack. So that's that. Let's add up the score and see who the cards think is going to win. So simple enough. The Chiefs have just one, but it does happen to be a rookie, which by our rules is 2 points. Let's review the rules real quick, just for those of you that may be new to this and haven't caught up on the series just yet. So basically, we have the extra point, which is just any regular card of that team. Of a player on that team, I should say. The safety, which is 2 points, is a card like this, a rookie card from that team. You get 3 points for an insert, that is our field goal. And finally, you get 6 points for a patch or an autograph or something like that, which, again, that's the touchdown, but I don't really expect that to come into play very much at all, if at all. So now we got Michael Huff, we got Lufus Murray, Run DMC, and Darius Hayward-Bay, none of which are rookies, and no inserts of any kind. These are all standard numbered cards, so all extra points. So 4 points to 2. So in this case, the cards are telling us that the Raiders are going to get the victory over the Chiefs. Now, do I agree? That's a tough one. The Raiders are definitely playing below their level, I think, at the moment. I think that they are going to be better as time goes on. I don't know if it'll be necessarily this week, but I guess we'll have to tune in to find out. I would pick, personally, the Kansas City Chiefs. I think this one, they just have so much firepower and so much talent, especially on offense. I think that they're going to easily overpower the Raiders and probably take this by a touchdown, if not more. But the cards say differently. We'll have to see if they get it right, see if we can bank on it going forward. We'll tune in next week to find out if they were correct and if they move ahead to 500 or do they drop even further behind. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. As always, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.